Okay, so we just got that shield off. Again, it was those 4 bolts there. That was the plate that we removed earlier. This does have to come off because it holds it on the back side. We did have to lower the auger to get it to slide by, and we did have to remove this guard plate on this side here. And so in order to do that, you got to get inside. And I had that bolt there. Hopefully that bolt there will stay. But that just removes this guard plate like this one here, and you're able to get it out. So now we can finally work on the bearing on the back side that needs help. As I should have mentioned, to lower this auger inside here down, there's just a pin that goes in here. That ends up right about there where this one is right now. You just pull that pin out, hold it up a little bit, and it just drops right down. Okay, so to get this tube off, I don't know if you noticed or not, but it does have a lip that goes down in, so you got to pick it up a little bit to get it over that, because it's down in this area here. And then what we did was just simply just hit it with a hammer, like right here, and then on the bottom side. And mostly it was more on the outside edge than the inside of the grain bin, but hitting it with a hammer a few times, and it just popped right loose, and they were able to get it out. Alright, so on this side, before we pull it all the way out, there's 2 set screws on this you got to take off. And then what I did was I hit against this edge with a sledgehammer and was able to pry loose, and you can see the bearing is shot on this end. So we'll remove this, slide that up, and get a new bearing on. Okay, so we did get it back installed. We put the shaft in first with both the bearings on it, kind of held it in the middle a little bit and kind of got it lined up. Then we brought the cover over the top. Yeah, it was a little tricky to get that on. What I ended up doing was I lined up this bolt here, just barely getting it in, and then I used this pry bar screwdriver, and then I got the next one a little bit, and then finally that last one, and then I was able to just kind of hit this edge with a hammer as I was trying to line them up, and then I got them in. So that's how we ended up getting it on. These two are a little tricky to find. From the backside, there's actually a nut on the backside, so look for where your chute going down is, and it's just way up underneath the combine there. I think it's a 7/16 inch or 1/2 inch.